Coming up today on a special Zip Trips edition of Good Day Seattle, we are live from Marysville.
It's growing a great deal. It's not anything like it used to be.
In the next hour, you'll hear what people love most about the city.
And we're putting your Marysville knowledge to the test.
The beloved Marysville Strawberry Festival began in what year? This is multiple choice.
Oh my gosh.
And trying delicious food from around the city.
I mean, this is amazing. This is so good.
And then we're putting our skates on and learning about activities perfect for families this summer.
And we're highlighting businesses you know and love. This special edition of Good Day Seattle starts right now.
Welcome to beautiful Marysville. I'm Erin Mayovsky. This is Bill Wixie. We have a show for you. We are on the road, just about 35 miles away from downtown Seattle, snugged into the mountains here with this gorgeous scenery, and we have everything from bands, talking Strawberry Festival. We have it going on here today.
Oh, we got it going on. No Such Season is the band playing live this morning with us. I mean, there's nothing like some hard rock to really get the blood pumping.
I know.
At 9 a.m. One of the members of the band told us they substitute for coffee. This will get you up. Right here.
Progressive grunge vibe.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about here in Marysville this morning. We're excited about this. Our first zip trip of the summer. And here in Jennings Park, this is a real gem, a 50-acre park, 30 acres of natural forest land and nature trails. You can fish here, pickleball courts, they got basketball courts, tennis courts, movies in the park, music festivals. A lot to love here in Marysville for sure. And Michael Driver, our photojournalist, found that out.
There's something special about being here in the Pacific Northwest, so we love it.
I love Marysville. Marysville is a great town to live in. I've been here since the very beginnings. In '54, we used to know everybody in town, and now it's getting so big. We don't have big, huge zoos and all those things. We just have a nice family-oriented.
I would say the biggest difference between Seattle and Marysville, at least as I've experienced it, is the pace. A little bit more rural.
Laid back, fun place that people just kind of get along.
It feels like a great place to raise a family, and so that was one of the deciding factors for the move, and we're just so excited to live in Marysville. So.
We have some wonderful parks because we're close to the water over here, the waterfront park.
Jennings Park with the remodel here.
Bike trails and walking trails.
Lots of opportunities to be out in nature.
Go up and hike in the mountains.
A lot of different parks for different age groups for the children.
The water tower is really cool because they decorated up for Christmas as a big drum.
It's just custom to here.
They just totally redid it a few years ago.
And it's kind of iconic.
I have to tell you that 3rd Street that I'm on is the old part of Marysville.
It's kind of like a running history of Marysville.
3rd Street hasn't changed, but this is the history on this street, isn't it? The old street. This is where it all started. This is the old downtown. This is what I think of the start of Marysville. And we have some beautiful shops, so this could be a destination point as well.
You go into any of the stores and people are friendly.
Just baked nice and warm, triple berry pound cakes with blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries.
They want to help you out just because they want to help.
Okay, sir, what else? That's it for you today?
There's not a lot of derision here. You know, people enjoy each other.
I think Marysville has a lot to offer for a family-oriented city. I really believe it does. I love that.
What do you think about Marysville?
It is cool.
We were really trying to find the sweet spot for the quality of life. You know, we had different things on our checkbox, like we want to be close to trails, have a lot of parks, we want to have safe neighborhoods. You know, and Marysville checked all those boxes for us and, you know, is not only home, but has become home, and it's become a wonderful home.
Woohoo.
Yeah, a lot to love here in Marysville. We're going to bring in the mayor now. John Nearing is with us this morning. You've been on the job for 14 years now, elected 4 times. Obviously, you're doing something right here.
Thank you.
What is your favorite thing about living in Marysville?
You know, I really love the community spirit, the sense of camaraderie. We've grown to about 74,000. We're the 2nd largest city in the county, but we retain that small town feel. Just some of the stuff you guys have been showing with 3rd Street and you know, the pickleball courts here and Strawberry Festival coming up, all the different activities we have. It's a real sense of community pride and community spirit here. In fact, last night I was at our 50th anniversary of the Marysville Community Food Bank.
Oh, wow.
Where we celebrated 50 years of serving those in need. And that was started in 1974 by a great lady by the name of Joanne Mulligan. Started out of the trunk of her car. Now they serve 1.7 million pounds of food a year.
That's amazing.
Out of that. You know, so that's the sense of community spirit that we have, and I really love that.
And is that why you've stayed around so long? I mean, you're in your job, you've got longevity into it, but I mean, the beauty up here is just phenomenal. Talk to us about what you love the most, or what you would say to someone who really just doesn't know this community and might want to plant roots here.
Yeah. This is a great place to raise a family and a great place to live. I mean, I lived here before I was even in elected office, a long time before. My wife and I raised our family here. We've been here for over 30 years. And it just is, it's everything from the quality of life, the amount of things to do, and it also just has a real character to it. Marysville has a character to it, and the camaraderie and the sense of community is something that we find really special. You know, things like the Strawberry Festival. I love to play tennis. I love to play pickleball. I should have brought my shorts and T-shirt. I could have gone right over and joined that.
Got some talent out there on the pickleball court. You really do.
You know, when we grew up, our kids were in a lot of youth sports, and just you get to know the families, and there's a vibrant youth sports community here. So it's just a great place to live and a great place to raise a family and grow up.
Well, we got to set this straight. Are you Marysvilleites? Are you Marysvillians? What
do you call yourself?
You know, we really don't. We really don't have one of those kind of names.
We're folks from Marysville.
Yeah,
how about that?
We're people from Marysville. Yeah. Proud
there
of our
you go.
community, yeah.
Great folks here in Marysville. Mayor John Nearing, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for having us here in the city for our zip trip here today.
We're going to explore so much more. Right now, though, we are going to kick it over to Brian McMillan, and boy, he has got the assignment of the day. He's at the skate center in Marysville, and I hope, Brian, that you bought your knee pads and elbow pads.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't get any of that stuff. So I'm hoping that I don't fall, but I don't think I will because I'm in good hands. Michael Lewis is here with Marysville Skate Center. Tell us a little bit about the Marysville Skate Center, Michael.
This historic building has been around for over 66 years, serving the city of Marysville and surrounding areas like Tulalip. They're all great supporters of the skating rink.
You know, and a lot of skating rinks have closed around the Puget Sound area over the past 15 years. There just aren't that many around.
Yeah, it's real sad. I counted about 10 of them the past 15 years that have gone out of business. It's real unfortunate because it's about community building. Skating rinks offer that. Great cardio exercise and
I've been warming up just to make sure I didn't make too much of a fool of myself, but it brings me back. This is something that really all ages can enjoy, right?
Yes, definitely. We've had situations where there were 3 generations in here skating at the same time.
Okay. Now you're going to give me a little bit of a refresher here because it has been a long time since I roller skated. I was a little worried when I strapped these things on that I was just going to totally bite it, but I've been doing okay so far, you said, right?
I think you have been.
All right, so we have roller skates on, 4 wheels. What is easier to learn on, the roller skates or the roller blades?
I think the roller skates are, but if you've ice skated or skied before, I think definitely the inline or rollerblade type of skate.
Okay, and how do you, and to get going, how do you get started here?
Well, it's about shifting your body weight side to side. A lot of people think it's forward, but it's side to side. So you shift side to side. Like that, and it's okay to put your arms out for added stability.
All right.
Yes, and always looking forward and having your body posture straight up. Not too far forward, and definitely not leaning back.
Right.
So
You don't want to fall in the back and hit your back of your head, right?
That's a no-go. No.
Okay. All right. How am I doing so far here? Am I doing all right?
Wow. That's pretty spectacular. Oh, my goodness.
You know, it's been a long time, but I feel like this is something that kind of comes back to you, like riding a bike a little bit.
Yes.
This is great. How many people do you get packed in here on a Friday or Saturday night?
Typically, we get about 200 people in here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is definitely good times.
That's awesome.
Sure.
Well, hey, come on out. You guys got an arcade here. You have food. All that's good stuff. I've been told that if I passed your lesson, that I get one of these. Is that right?
You actually do. You are the owner of some funky, fresh skate moves. Congratulations.
Thank you, Michael. Marysville Skate Center, come check it out. Guys, I'm going to send it back to you.
Brian, you're skating like a pro. You were saying how concerned you were to get out there and skate. That was no problem for you, pal.
He didn't even need the pads. He didn't need equipment.
It came back to me. It's like riding a bike.
For sure.
The guy, is there anything he cannot do, that guy? I swear. Okay, back here live at Jennings Park. Jennings Park, as I mentioned, it is 50 acres, an amazing spot. It's going to be packed all summer long. This property was actually once a family farm, and the Jennings family donated it to the city back in 1961. What an amazing gift.
I mean, just talking to the mayor, he was saying he played pickleball one night in the summer, and then he looked over and saw movies in the park going. He thought, oh, I'm going to go check that, along with the summer concert series. There's so much to offer. We are going to get to see a lot more here in Marysville, just north of Seattle. We're going to talk with Carly Henderson, who's at a barkery.
The Barkery. I can't wait for that. And we're going to chat with our friends from No Such Season when we come back as our zip trip in Marysville continues.
at Jennings Park in Marysville as we continue our zip trip. You've been listening to the musical stylings of No Such Season, and I want to chat with the band really quick. Your name, sir?
Donish.
Well, welcome. And you?
Steve. My name is Will.
And Will, and the drummer?
I'm Jake.
Jake, you guys were rocking it. No Such Season, interesting name. Where did that come from?
It comes from all the changing times in the world right now. Just thought it was fitting.
Yeah.
There kind of is no such season anymore.
How would you describe the music of this band?
Well, aggressive grunge rock band. Yeah.
Yeah, and it definitely gets you up at 9 o'clock in the morning, rocking like this.
Yeah, we're not used to playing this early, but hey, it's fun. It's a beautiful day.
I know, it turned out great, and I love that we got a crowd forming here for you guys, and they're loving it too, so this is awesome. How did the band come together, and where are you guys all from?
I'm from Marysville. I live 2 minutes from here. We play in Mukilteo, real close at our studio, and we're all locals, so yeah. We formed about 6 years ago. We have recently lost our drummer to cancer, and good thing we have some really good guys that are willing to step up and keep us going. So we're doing it for Chad Anderson.
Right on. Yeah. Well, to Chad Anderson, indeed. Thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging out with us today. It's great to have you. All right, let's send it back over to Aaron.
All right, Bill, you are lucky enough to hang out with that band. I'm just wondering if you might get a chance to kind of sing with them or at least jam with them. I know you love music, so we've got time for that. And we have so much more to learn here in Marysville. Our zip trip is so fun. We sent out some reporters to talk about the town and figure out what's going on here and what makes this place so special. And one of our reporters, Adam Gerke, yes, he is our trivia master all the time year-round, and he went out and checked out the town, and he's talking trivia.
Marysville trivia here. Marysville, initially established as a trading post by James Comfort in 1872, would eventually gain its name from James' wife, Maria. True or false?
I believe her first name is Mary.
Well, in fact, you're close. It was actually Maria, and then it was known as Mariaville. There's also debate as to whether or not how that changed about, but then it became Marysville over a number of years. So yes, as a matter of fact. Centennial Trail happens to run through town as well. That's along State Route 9. It's a multi-purpose trail. People use it for hiking, jogging, horseback riding, all of the above. How many miles is that trail? Is it 5 miles, 15 miles, or 17 miles long?
It would have to be at least 17, I would assume.
17 miles is correct. The beloved Marysville Strawberry Festival began in what year? This is multiple choice.
Oh my gosh.
So 1922, 1932, or 1962?
1922.
Oh, that would have been a good guess. It was actually 1932, so just a few years before you folks died. The historic, iconic Marysville Water Tower. Okay. What year was it built? Was it 1910, 1921, or 1945?
1910.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 21. But that's okay.
So there were 2 water towers.
There were.
Yes.
You're also correct about that. The other one didn't make it as much. This one, though, was saved a number of years ago.
Yes.
Decommissioned in the 1970s.
Oh, so cool, Adam. So much to learn, so much to talk about. I love when he does trivia. He does trivia all the time and educates us throughout the morning hours on Good Day Seattle.
The guy, he's a steel trap, that mind of his. I mean, nothing gets past Adam. He knows stuff that probably shouldn't even be known.
I know, and if you want to know something, you just ask Adam. You don't even need to Google it. Well, Bill, I wanted to talk to you about Mount Pilchuck. That's kind of a cool peak here. And, you know, it's 5,300 up. It's pretty decent, and it's an area that gets to look at the beauty and everything. You can see that from almost every spot here in Marysville. We have so much more to talk about with what's going on here. We were a lumber area when we first started, then we got into strawberries, but we have something interesting to talk about now.
Yeah, so
different.
Carly Henderson is hanging out at Barkery Unleashed, and we're talking about sweet treats for your pet, Carly?
Exactly. My 2 favorite things in life, a yummy treat and dogs.
dogs, and so we are combining them here. This business is awesome. It's called A Barkery Unleashed, and I'm here with Cassie, who is the owner. Hi, Cassie. Tell people what A Barkery Unleashed is all about.
Healthy treats, but made in a very fun, unique way.
In such a fun and unique way. We have to show these off, okay? So you're so creative. So we've got a burger and fries here. What are these actually made of?
They're all grain-free, so they're made out of a garbanzo flour, and then whole ingredients like beef bone broth, fresh bacon, fresh cheese. The peanut butter cookies have peanut butter and honey and eggs.
Oh my God. And you've got like the themes going on too. So you've got some pride cookies, you've got these birthday boxes that you can get for your dogs. You've even got these like little miniature burgers. We're talking tacos, cannolis, s'mores, and then you've got some bigger ones probably for the bigger dogs over here. Case, right? So there's like everything from pizza to rainbows to drumsticks to beer. How do you decide, like, how do you get inspired for your designs?
Well, we obviously do seasonal treats, so something that's going to go with the season, but then anything that I want to eat myself, I want to put into a dog treat.
Okay, sounds good. And you're going to teach me just the basics of how to do this. Obviously, I'm not fancy enough to make a full burger, but what can you show me how to do?
I'm going to show you how to dip a treat and then drizzle it.
Okay, let's do it. Do you want to show me first?
Sure. So you're going to take the treat and then bring it towards you about halfway through the cookie, and then once you've done that, you'll just tap the cookie off to get all the extras and to kind of flatten out the frosting.
Okay.
Once you get most of it off, you'll just kind of
drizzle it like that. Okay, a little scrape. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna pull it toward the front, get a nice dip. Do you think I got enough, or should I do a little more?
You go a little more.
Let's do more. More frosting is always my motto, and I imagine the dogs would feel the same way, right, Cassie?
They do like the frosting.
Okay, so a little tap. And then we're going to stick this on here. So this takes a while to kind of cure, right?
Just normally about a minute or two.
Okay. Well, we've pre-made some because we've got step 2 here. And you're going to show me how to drizzle really quickly. What do we do?
So you're just going to take the frosting and drip it over the treat in whatever design you want.
Oh, okay. I feel like I can do that with this color combo. Now tell people where they can find you.
So we are in Marysville, obviously on 3rd Street, and then every Thursday we're at Snohomish Farmers Market, and then we do different markets. So we're going to be at Snohomish Pride, or we've just did Snohomish Pride. We're going to be at the Snohomish Block Party, Aquafest, Arlington Street Fair coming up.
Great.
Plahia Day.
How did I do?
Good.
Thank you. You are so talented at what you do. What a fun way. I'm a big believer in celebrating my dog's birthday. I don't know if you guys are, Bill and Aaron, but I think this is the perfect place to stop by if you want to celebrate with the dogs and probably make yourself pretty happy too. Back over to you.
Well, isn't that the saying? Happy dog, happy life?
Oh, for sure.
Something like that.
I think I'm going to stop by there just to get my dog some treats. I know John Hopperstead and I share a similar breed of a dog, and so I bet Bailey, he was on the pet tricks this morning, would love that.
Doodle.
For sure. There's so much going on here. We've just been looking over our shoulder and looking at the pickleball courts. They were packed when we got here, Bill. There is so much outdoor ability to get your athleticism going on here.
Oh, I know. And the pickleball players here are legit.
They are.
I mean, you got a waiting line of players here. They got tennis courts, basketball courts. This is the hangout, Jennings Park here in Marysville, and this is where we're hanging out this morning for the remainder of the morning. Zip trip to Marysville continues. taking the show on the road. Good Day Seattle is live in Marysville this morning, and it is great to have you with us here this morning. We know that Marysville is a fantastic place to hang out. We love it up here, but here's the thing. Getting here sometimes can be a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, and so that's why we had Adam Gerke, traffic extraordinaire, take a look at some of the challenges and projects that are going to help improve that so people can get here zippy. Adam, hi.
Hey, guys, exactly. Yeah, getting into Marysville, you nailed it. It can be a challenge. One of the things behind me here, we're currently located along the EB Slough and I-5. One of the things that makes it difficult getting in here is sometimes that I-5 traffic and 529 getting off. So we called in the big guns who brought me the big vest. Amelia Shar of WashDOT, you are one of the traffic engineers here. You are certified. You design this stuff.
I did not design it. I only build them. I only build them. I did not design them.
Okay, well, but you have the knowledge within.
I did, yes.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about what's happening here. 529, this has been a project for a while now.
Sure. So we're looking at I-5 right now, and I-5, yes, intersects with State Route 529. There has been half an interchange, and we are completing the interchange. So one of the benefits for the people of Marysville is that going northbound on I-5, you will now be able to get off onto 529.
Yeah.
And get off onto 529 and enter Marysville from the south side. This is a bonus because you won't have to cross the railroad tracks.
That's a huge thing. The last time we were out here, the trains were driving by or coming through left and right, and it was one of those things where it was as though, I mean, it was a major bottleneck. Yes. One of the other big things has been that approach in here as well on northbound I-5. That's kind of a bottleneck getting up towards US 2. What's being done to fix that right now?
Yes, so we are adding an HOV lane where the HOV lane drops off right now in Everett, it will be HOV lane all the way up to Marysville.
Okay, now also this weekend, there's a big change coming to 529. What do people need to be aware of?
Yes, so just north of Everett on 529, it crosses the Snohomish River. We are going to be Sunday night completely closing 529 in both directions. There will be signed detours. And then starting early Monday morning, all of northbound traffic will be down to one lane, and it will be on the southbound bridge. So the southbound bridge will share both north and southbound traffic one direction each way. The big challenge for this is that from Marine View Drive, we are closing the ramp onto northbound 529. Once again, we'll have a signed detour. This is a 4-month, 126-day closure, so it will be impacted for a while. If you're used to taking the sidewalk, if you bike, walk, or roll, we do have a shuttle in place. There are large signs with a phone number to call. It's a 24-hour on-call shuttle service, and so they will be able to take you across if you are used to taking that northbound sidewalk shoulder on 529.
Very good. Amelia Shar of WashDOT giving us the details on what we need to know on I-5 and 529. Bill, Aaron, I think we're getting up to speed on this stuff. Back to you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And what I really love driving north is that you put your sunglasses on a great day like this, and the beauty of this area is just phenomenal. But when you come into this area, you may want to make a pit stop, and you're thinking about what's the best place to eat. I'm a foodie. I know you are too, probably, Bill, and you just want to know where that sweet spot is.
Absolutely. Well, Brian McMillan found a bit of a hidden gem, and he wanted to show it off. Brian?
All right, to find the soul of a city, you got to get right to the food. I'm at the Village Tap House and Grill here in Marysville, and I'm with Aaron Murren, and you are the manager here at the Village Tap House and Grill. Tell us a little bit about this place. It's been around a long time.
It has, yes. We have a very long history here. Pretty much in 1937, back when we used to be featuring our pies at the Seattle World's Fair. We moved over to the location on 3rd in about, I want to say the 80s, but I could be wrong on that. Yeah. And then that's when my family took it over in 2010. After that, we moved here in 2017 when our location burned down.
All right, should we try some food?
Please, yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, we're doing dessert first.
Yes, what's up? All right.
What do we have here?
We have our lemon cream pie here. A little sweet, a little tart, just perfection all around.
Okay.
Yes, this is by all means the recipe that was at the Seattle World's Fair. That mile-high meringue, now just a whipped cream topping, but still that beautiful inside.
Oh, that's good.
It's good stuff.
I love what we've done here. We've done it completely reverse order. We did a dessert, and now we're doing breakfast. I love it.
Just gotta keep you on your toes, you know what I'm saying?
What do we have going on here?
So this is gonna be our log cabin special, obviously named for the beautiful building that we sit in right now. This one features scrambled eggs, but it's gonna be served with sausage links, that rustic ham, not that pressed ham, but the real cut off the bone ham, bacon, hash browns, and our homemade pancakes. Yeah, not just your box stuff. This is like whipped egg whites in our pancakes. Really big fan of that one.
The owner is very particular about the ham, right?
Right.
So I got to try the ham.
Yeah, we're not going, you know, we got to go full strength on this ham.
This is not a thin slice of ham. This is a hearty slice.
Serious business here.
I see why.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
For sure.
Darren, thank you so much. The
Pleasure.
Village Tap House and Grill. Come check it out here in Marysville. We'll send it back to you guys.
Thanks.
That is a great spot. I have not been there yet. I'll have to go check that one out. I love Marysville. You know what? I have family here. I spent a lot of time in this area. I spent many a 4th of July at Spivita, which is on Marine View Drive, right on the water there. I mean, epic 4th of July parties there at Spivita. Folks in the area, you know what I'm talking about. A lot to cover here in the Marysville area, and we have a lot more to come.
Yeah, there's so much to explore here. Not only talking the Strawberry Festival, we're going to take a deep dive into some local nonprofits. We're going to look at a senior home there. We're going to continue to listen to the band. And I want to let you guys know, it's not too late. If you're watching at home and you live in Marysville, pop over. There are some kids games, and we have some giveaways here. So we'll have all that and more coming up just after the break. Stay with us. to a special edition of Good Day Seattle. We are on our zip trips here, and we're in a special little beautiful pristine place up north of Seattle in Marysville. We've got some great special guests with us here today to talk more about this phenomenal city.
Ryan Brown is joining us now from Link Northwest that does a lot of amazing work for families and kids in the community. Ryan, good morning to you. Good
morning. Thanks for having us.
It's good to have you. What do you think about our soundtrack here?
I'm kind of a fan. I always thought my soundtrack would be a little more pop, but the grunge sounds good.
It's kind of working.
Yeah.
Okay, you do a lot of work for kids and families, as I mentioned. Can you talk about the specific work that Link Northwest is doing?
Sure. So Link was founded as a connections agency, so building relationships with other nonprofits and businesses. What that turned into was a lot of mentoring relationships and creating connections for families. So we have social service programs that provide funding support to help with rental assistance and utilities assistance. We have funding programs that help people get into hotels if they need a hotel stay. We run Marysville's cold weather shelter during the cold weather months, so creating a space for folks to get out of those really cold, frigid temperatures. And then we have lots of other different engagement opportunities. So we have a family camp coming. We're taking folks to Lake Crescent for camping, and we'll do parent skill building classes in our office here in Jennings Park, and then up north, and financial assistance like budgeting classes, different things. So lots of things going on.
Well, you need budgeting assistance for sure. So talk to us about how people can get involved. You have some fundraisers coming up.
Absolutely, yeah. So our first fundraiser ever, actually, we've been a nonprofit for coming up on 7 years. Our first one's going to be in August 10th, and we're running a Tonight Show kind of vibe. So variety show, music and comedy, and we'll have students that'll do some live music as part of that, and cheesecakes and charcuteries and all the things. So folks can get involved. They can get on our website and sign up to be a part of that, and come to support the work. And there's various ways people can volunteer all year long. We have a clothing closet people donate to. They can come and fold clothes. So lots of activity.
Wow, you have tentacles all over the community. That is fantastic. But tomorrow is Summer Bash.
Yeah, Summer Bash. So the biggest thing we've got going in the next 24 hours is this great big Summer Bash. Bouncy houses, climbing wall. We've got a fire engine and a police car coming. Kids can crawl all over, and really just kind of celebrate that school's out and summer's coming, and boy, it's not raining, right? So we'll be doing that, and it's going to be a good time. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. So, yeah.
You are so passionate about that. We appreciate people like you in the community helping out and giving everyone a great opportunity to have some fun.
Yeah, it's fun to celebrate and be together. Yeah.
Great, Ryan Brown, thank you so much for your time.
Yep, thank you.
Good to have you. Okay, let's check in with Carly Henderson with a special guest right now.
Every town has its own hidden gems, and we went on a hunt for our own in Marysville, Washington. We figured we'd start with the 90-plus crowd who know the value of connecting.
You know, to try to get out, be with people, have somebody to talk to.
We headed to the Marysville Community Center, where organizers are working hard to bring back the spirit, connection, and idea of being neighbors in Marysville.
It's about 3 times the size of the former community center. So we're able to offer 3 times as many classes, but there's a lot of people who still hadn't been able to be here, and we said, let's throw a party and see who shows up. And so we invited kind of targeted ages 90 and up, but said any senior citizens, please come on out and just have some coffee with us, and any reason for cake, right? I like cake.
And pretty much everyone enjoyed the cake while trading stories. Most people commented on how both Marysville and the community have grown immensely since back in the day.
It's growing a great deal. It's not anything like it used to be.
Meet Joanne Mulligan, who's turning 90 this month. She grew up in Marysville and started the Marysville Community Food Bank out of the back of her car, which has also expanded since its roots began.
It was in 73. There was a need every Tuesday and Thursday. I think we were open, and people came, and it just blossomed from there.
But Joanne is sure not to take all the credit.
It's something that I did not do by myself. I had a lot of help and a lot of wonderful volunteers.
And that fellowship and generosity is what makes Marysville what it is today.
It is a nice community and a caring community. People really do help each other, and it's a good, really a good feeling to live here.
Oh, what a a great community. So much to offer. I remember growing up here as a kid, coming up here and going to the Strawberry Festival, or even later in my life, emceeing the parade that went through with all the beautiful floats that came around. And this is why we're doing this here, heading up to different cities all around Western Washington to explore the community, to really reach out and see how people nestle into their community and what it has to offer. Because every time you go somewhere, you always find something new, Bill, and something fun to explore.
There are always amazing stories. Yeah, and speaking of which, I mean, the history of Marysville is really interesting. I love this little tidbit. Back in 1878, some timber traders offered James Comfort, who was the founder of Marysville, offered him 1,200 acres of land for $450. And Comfort, he was no dummy. He said, yeah, I'll take that. And the city of Marysville was established right there with that 1,200 acres of land. Yeah. And speaking of history, let's check in with BMAC right now.
And speaking of James Comfort, that's what he looks like right there. We're at the Marysville Historical Society, and I'm here with Peter. Peter, you are the president?
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about the founders.
Yes, these are the main few founders of Marysville. This is James Comfort right here, and then this is his wife, Maria. Maria is who our town was actually named after.
Oh, okay, so so this has been a bit of a controversy, right? It
has been, yes.
Okay, all right, but it's actually his wife.
Yes, it is.
Okay, all right, come on over this way. This is a really cool building, and you guys have a lot of really awesome stuff here. Who are these folks?
These are some of our wonderful volunteers. Our organization is all volunteer run, so if you ever come in to see us, these will be the lovely places that greet you.
All right, great. And this is kind of the main room that you can check out, you know, what the front of City Hall may have looked like, in old-time pharmacy and all that stuff. What is this right here?
So I've got a few of our cooler items to show off. This is the ballot that everybody voted on March 12th, 1891.
1891. Look at that right there.
For Marysville to become a city.
How many people were living here around that time, would you say?
Barely 100 at that point.
Okay.
Yeah. And then this is, so before they could vote, they had to submit a petition of incorporation to the county, and this is that official petition.
Very cool.
Signed by all these folks.
And this document right here is well over 120 years old.
Yes, this is probably the most valuable thing between these two in our collection.
That's cool. What is your your biggest fun fact here about Marysville and its history?
So we have a bit of a controversy about how Marysville got its name. As I mentioned earlier, the town is named after James Comfort's wife, Maria, but there's two other versions of that story. One is that some early pioneers came up here from Marysville, California. That story has been printed many times. It is false because those pioneers did not come here until after Marysville was named. The second story is that James Comfort was a devout Catholic and named the town after the Mother Mary. That's only been printed a few times, and that's also false. The story is he wanted to name the town after his wife, Maria, but there was already a Marysville, Idaho, which was part of the Washington Territory.
Got it.
Mary for short, and then you get Marysville.
There you go. How do people find you guys, and where can people see these fine folks
we're
as well?
6805 Armagh Road, right next to Jennings Park. So if you're ever in Jennings Park, we're the big green building. We're also at marysvillehistory.org.
All right, Peter Condelius, thanks so much.
Thank
really
you.
Appreciate it. Guys, we're learning all about this wonderful city. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Brian, thank you so much. We have a lot more to come here live from Marysville. Good Day Seattle Zip Trip from Marysville. Coming back with more after this. We'll talk some strawberries as well. Got to talk about strawberries when you come to Marysville.
We got to eat them too.
Rocking out in Marysville this morning, the musical stylings of No Such Season. Our house band this morning.
It has been awesome to have them behind us. It is so festive here today. And Carly, I got to tell you a quick little story. You know, you're talking about the Strawberry Festival. I have a neighbor in Seattle who grew up here, and she told me a story about her and her sister picking strawberries. They'd lay down on kind of planks, and they'd be pulled through the fields and just pick until lunchtime, until they got up for lunch. So they were great strawberry pickers here for this festival.
Oh, man. This is the 92nd annual Strawberry Festival and Parade this year, right?
Yeah, that's such a wild story, Aaron, too. It sounds like so much work to get a strawberry. I'm just used to going to the farmer's market or the grocery store and picking some up, but mad respect to everyone putting that time in. And what says summer more than strawberries, right? Well, I'm so excited to learn all about the Marysville Strawberry Festival. It sounds like it's pretty famous around here, and here to fill us in, my friend Tom. Thanks for having us today. When does the Strawberry Festival take place?
The Marysville Strawberry Festival takes place June 20th through the 23rd. That's Thursday through Sunday.
Okay, and how did the festival begin?
It started back in 1932 when a group of strawberry farmers got together to promote our town and also their crop. And other than missing 2 years during World War II and 2 years during COVID, this is our 92nd year, and we're one of the largest festivals in the state.
That's incredible. And y'all participate in quite a few parades as well. I'm seeing some trophies and ribbons around here. Tell me about that.
Yes, we participate in 14 to 18 parades every year, and that's how we get floats to our parade, and then we also support each other with different festivals.
That's awesome. And I mean, all kinds of little, prizes and things like that. I'm also seeing a very furry strawberry over here against the wall. I hear it has a name because it participates in the parade.
Yes, its name is Barry.
Barry. Okay, that seems like an appropriate name. So tell me about some of the events. If someone wants to come down to the Strawberry Festival, what kind of entertainment and events can they maybe participate in or, enjoy viewing?
Well, we have our Grand Parade on Saturday. We have our adult trike races on Friday. We have a market in the park with vendors, a beer garden, and live music Thursday through Sunday.
Okay.
We also have I mentioned adult trike races, a golf tournament, pickleball tournament, and of course our carnival, which runs Thursday through Sunday. And our carnival on Thursday is family, called Family Night, so they have special rates for family.
That's awesome. Can you tell me more about the adult trike races? That sounds pretty entertaining.
Well, it actually started back in the early mid-'70s. I was in the first trike races, and they were canceled for a couple of years, but we brought them back a few years ago, and we have several teams. We still have some openings. They're held downtown on 3rd Street, and they're teams of 4, and it's a lot of fun. It's 2 blocks long, and there's different teams that make up the races.
That sounds like serious business. Now, if competing in food is more your thing, you also have a strawberry shortcake eating contest.
We do, and that's Saturday, 11 o'clock in the morning, and we have anywhere from 14 to 16 teams, including the royalties from other festivals that come to our parade, and we have different categories, and it's whoever can finish their strawberry shortcake the first.
Wow, and I hear there's one person who wins it very often, right?
Yes, we do, yeah.
Okay, sets the bar high. He was telling me, too, before we started, when his mom also comes and wins the contest, right?
Correct, correct.
Uh-oh, I took a big bite. This is phenomenal.
Good, thank you.
Maybe I'll enter the contest.
Yes, we'd like to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me. This is so yummy. I did not mean to take such a big bite, but I got to finish this now. Bill and Aaron, I'm going to toss it back to you.
man, and look at those strawberries. I mean, those are like award winners right there. Carly, thank you so much. And if you're going to go shopping for strawberries in Marysville, well, why not the farmers market? It's farmers market season, right?
It's a perfect place to do it, and you can get so much wonderful food. I love me a farmers market.
Oh, me too.
And there's so much great healthy food, and you're buying local and shopping local. Well, today it opens here in Marysville, and Adam Gerke is checking that out.
Yep, and guys, exactly what you're talking about as far as getting that farm fresh food and Washington products. That happens right here on basically 3rd Street, right in through downtown Marysville. This used to be kind of the downtown portion. I'm bringing in Karen Erickson here. You are kind of the organizer in ways of the actual Marysville farmers market. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect, and when does it start today?
So today it starts at 3 o'clock and it goes till 7. And we will have 35 vendors on the street. 6 of them will be growers, farmers, processors. There'll be artisans. There'll be a couple of concessionaires. And we'll also be having music.
Now, Karen, you were telling me earlier, too, that a lot of the products that are going to be here are Washington-centric or from the local area here. Can you tell me about some of the farmers and some of their goods that they're going to be bringing in?
Well, we're a member of the Washington State Farmers Market Association, and we follow the rules and guidelines, and that's why we're Washington State. So when you see the strawberries today, they're from Washington State, not from California. And of course, strawberry season is just starting. Farmers, we'll see row crops, things that have been growing under the ground, lettuce, strawberries. Cherries are next week. We won't have a full slate of farmers until the season gets going.
Yeah. And this begins tonight, or begins this afternoon. How many weeks are you running here?
We're running for 13 Fridays. So the last day will be August 30th.
August 30th, so we've got plenty of time, but want to get down now, get the goods. This, guys, going to be a lot of fun happening between Columbia and State Street right here on 3rd. Going to be a good time. Just not even setting up for it quite yet. You'll have to use your imagination, but this should be a good time in the Old Town tonight. Certainly. Back to you guys.
Oh, heck yeah. It's farmers market season. A lot more to come here live from Marysville when we come back.
To our zip trip here in Marysville. It's hard to believe, Bill, an hour has gone by. We've got to explore the city of Marysville, and we have so much more to see as we go through the summer. But let's bring in our friends who got to get out and about and talk to them about what their favorite thing was about Marysville, guys. How about Adam? You start.
Hi. Yeah.
You know, the thing that I was actually most taken by were the people that were so welcoming to us when we were up here doing trivia a while back, like at Oosterrijk's Bakery or at the Hot Rods Barber Salon as well. I mean, just so cool and so welcoming. That was really the thing that really just tipped it over for me, guys.
Nice. All right, Carly, I know you got to get some cool treats out there.
I sure did. I'm so into this dog treat. My dog Waffles is just gonna love it. Yeah, I mean, Marysville just seems like people have a lot of heart. I love getting to meet Joanne Mulligan, the woman who started the Marysville Food Bank, who, fun fact, the organizers of the Strawberry Festival actually volunteer at that same food bank. And so that just kind of brings me to the community aspect of Marysville. It's amazing to see. And I really want to come back to the Strawberry Festival. It sounds like a blast.
And Brian, your roller skating was on point.
That had to be it, guys. I mean, come on. I got to do that for the first time in like 20 or 25 years, and I still got it. I kind of still got it. It was
you got it, Brian.
I had a blast.
All right.
Get at heart.
We have enjoyed exploring Marysville. Our next stop is going to be Allen York Park, June 28th in Bonnie Lake. So we'll see you in Bonnie Lake. Thank you so much, Marysville. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday.